Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel, where today I'm going to show you how I use the Jane Iredale Beyond Matte Liquid Foundation. I've had a few questions on how to use this and people have been asking for a video. I tend to use some of the other foundations, so I thought I would show you this one and how it looks. It's actually a very beautiful foundation. It is a 3-in-1, so it has a primer, concealer, and it's a foundation. So you don't need to start with the Smooth Affair before it. You can just go ahead and use the foundation. The only thing is that it does not have SPF in it, so you will want to use your sunscreen prior. Let it set for a few minutes so it's dry and not sitting on top of your skin, and then you can go ahead and use the foundation. So today I'm going to use the shade M4, so that is a good neutral shade. It really matches me well, and I will show you how great it covers everything. I have some redness and acne over here, along with my skin's typically like this all the time, so this is a great option for me when I want to have more of a full coverage look. So the brush I like to use with it is the blending and contouring brush. I use this for everything. I think it is something that can be used for foundations. You can use it for blush, bronzer, everything. So this is my go-to brush. It's also by Jane Iredale. So let me just show you how the bottle works. It is a pump and you do not need a lot. It's buildable, so start with a little bit and then build it on if you want more coverage. Sometimes you can put it all over your face and then you just need extra coverage in certain areas, so you can just go ahead and put it there after you've already applied that first layer. So I try to get just like a half of a pump out. Okay, that didn't quite work. Hold on. There we go. So I'm showing you a little bit more than I need. I'm gonna use probably half of that and then assess the coverage, and then I can add more. The way that I like to apply this is I like to dot half my face, blend it in, and then go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so that is half my face. As you can see, this side, it helped to blur my pores, it blurred the redness, and you can just kind of see the difference on the sides. It's perfect for my skin color. It really matches me very well to my neck. Make sure you still drag it down, and then I like to push it out to the hairline. So there you can see, it does get great coverage. This is just a nice thin layer. I have it's hard to tell, I have a lot left. So I'm going to do the other side, and then I'll add a little bit more in the areas to show you where it's like full coverage and where I might need a little bit more. Okay, so there I have it all over my face. The lighting is giving a little bit more of a dewy finish. This is a matte finish, so I'll turn the light down. So there I have coverage all over my face. I might add a little bit more just because I already have it on my hand. See, I still have quite a bit left, so you do not need a ton to get full coverage. It does give a semi-matte finish, and then for me, I had a dewy sunscreen underneath, so it is coming off a little bit more on the dewy side as opposed to matte. But if I would have had more of a matte sunscreen underneath, it would give me that full matte finish that some people are trying to achieve, so you can get this with that foundation. You just need to see about what you're putting on underneath, and then you can get that matte finish. So I'll just put a little bit here to finish covering that up, and then maybe just under my eyes. Okay, so now we are fully blended in, and I took the excess off of my lips, and it is the perfect finish. I feel like I get a great medium to full coverage with this. So if you want more of a matte finish and you only want one step, this is the option for you. I'm just going to add a little bit of blush and bronzer, and then we'll be done. All right, so now I'm going to add a little bit of blush. This is shade Mocha. It's so pretty. It's like a darker pink color. It has just a tiny bit of shimmer, not a ton. And I'm gonna use my trusty brush that I use for everything. Again, this is the blending and contouring brush. So look how cute. If it's brand new and it says Jane, I love how it's imprinted Jane when you first get it. And then I just kind of pat it and then pat it on. The new blush formula is it's still a powder, but it gives kind of a, almost like a creamy finish. So it adds just a little bit extra with your blush. And it's very pigmented. I used a tiny bit on my brush, and a little bit goes a long way with this. Okay, so there is the blush. Now I'm going to use the Pure Bronze Shimmer Bronzer. This is in shade Moon Glow. These are very pretty. You can use them as eyeshadows, you can use it as bronzer, and then you've got the highlighting colors. So I really like these two middle ones. So I just kind of do it in a circle so evenly it gets on the brush. And then I'm just gonna pat it on top of my cheekbone. And then I'm going to take the light pink shade. I'm gonna take the light pink shade with my finger and just pop it on as a very light eyeshadow. So I love that this can be used so many different ways. You can also use it with the white fan brush. That's typically how I would apply it. I only have this brush with me, so we are just working with what we've got, but this is called Moon Glow, and it is the Pure Bronze Shimmer Bronzer. Say that 10 times fast. And then I don't have anything on my eyebrows, so I'm going to use the Pure Brow. This one is the Shaping Pencil in Ash Blonde. I actually find this to be more of the medium blonde shade. If you compare this with the medium blonde, I find that this one's actually less ashy than the medium blonde. So I'll do a comparison when I have both colors with me, but this is the ash blonde, and I just find it to be a better fit for me when I don't really need the ashy color. So I have my eyebrows microbladed, but they're about 4 years old. So I try to just kind of fill in where I'm missing, just to make them a little bit more defined. Okay, so super easy. These are a twist up, and then the end has this little spoolie guy. So very easy to work with. They're very pigmented. And for lips, I'm going to use a lip liner in the shade Rose, and then the Just Kissed Lip and Cheek Stain in the shade Forever Pink. You've seen me do this before. This is my favorite combo. So let's start with the lip liner. I don't go around my whole lip. I like to just do like the tops or the Cupid's bow, and then not all the way on the bottom, but just right here. And then I fill it in with this. This is, you guys, if you don't have this, this is one of the best products. It's great for lips, cheeks. I put it on my eyes. It's creamy. All right, so there you have it. I used the Beyond Matte in shade M4. I used the blush in Mocha. What else did we use? We used the Pure Bronze Shimmer Bronzer. I'll write this all out in the notes in the video. And then to finish, you don't have to use a hydration spray. I'm going to, just to kind of lock it all in together, because we have the different layers on top of each other. This one is D2O. I've been really dry lately. That's why I've been using the dewy sunscreen. I'm just trying to add that moisture back in. and then I'll let that dry and I'll be good to go. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you are curious about a color match, again, let me know below. I will link you where you can go and I can help you out. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy.